Hi people, it's Nan here. I'm passionate about sunscreen and skincare. I'll talk about it all the time in my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you will be the first one to see my video. Also go and follow my Instagram here where I post a lot about skincare stuff. So today I'm gonna do more reviews of mineral sunscreen. You guys know how much I love the mineral sunscreens because it's very sensitive skin friendly. It has low change to irritate my skin and I can use it around the eye areas as well. So the mineral sunscreen that I'm looking for is first they will have zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which is zinc oxide will be more on the titanium dioxide because zinc oxide is a very powerful UV filter. It is safe to use. Also, when you have a lot of titanium dioxide, it might have a terrible white cast. The second is not boiling or feeling in my skin and it's not irritating my skin. The third thing is at least we have a SPF 30 to have a moderate to high UV protection for our skin. The first thing is it will easy to reapply as the first application, and the final thing is it will be sensitive skin friendly. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first mineral in organic sunscreen will be Cural UV Protection Milk SPF 50 plus BA++++. This sunscreen, it has zinc oxide and titanium dioxide as well, and the ingredients are also very simple. It has no scent, it's very watery. You can see that it's dripped out to my hands like this. When I plan it out, actually I will take a minute to finally plan it evenly in my skin, and after I plan it out, it creates a glowy finish like this. It is not like too shiny on the skin. If you know the sunscreen Anessa Mild Milk SPF 50, I think that this texture is much lighter than the Anessa Mild Milk, and also after you plan it out, the finish is not as glowy as the Anessa Mild Milk. After like 15 to 20 minutes, the glowy finish will start to fade away, so it will form a nice moisture look on your skin. Even you have oily skin or dry skin or sensitive skin, I think it will be suitable also. And it doesn't leave much white cast. It will make your skin brighter a bit, but it just doesn't matter much because it wouldn't bother to your skin. So I think if you have oily skin tone or darker skin tone, this will be suitable for you. And if you are bothered by Anessa Mild Milk that the finish is too much shiny for you and it wouldn't fade it away on the shiny thing, you can try this one. It is very lightweight on the skin and it doesn't have much heavy finish after that. Also, this is water resistant, but I think it is not that strong. It's very safe around the eye area, it doesn't peel, it doesn't ball, and I reapply it is also easy as a first application. Yeah, so this one is a good one. You can try this. The next sunscreen will be the Neutrogena Sheer Zinc Tri-Touch Sunscreen SPF 50, and it's a broad spectrum. It can prevent you from UVA and UVB. It only contains zinc oxide with a concentration of 21.6%. Wow, so that is a lot. I think if you have like fair or natural bright tone, then it wouldn't bother you on the white cast because yes, it will leave a white cast. And the texture is thicker than the Cural sunscreen, and it will also take some time to plan it evenly. But this one is very sensitive friendly, and I didn't experience any bad things going on in my skin at the time that I used this one. Actually, I finished it up. I hope that it will have some, yeah, it still have some for me to test for you guys. So the tester is thicker. It is also smooth in the skin, and I will take a minute to plan it out. Normally, if I am in a rush, no, I cannot use this sunscreen because I will take a little bit to plan it out evenly. It will leave a white cast actually, so you can see it is brighter than this one, right? And before that, you have to apply before like 15 to 20 minutes. I think like 20 minutes. For me, I would apply the sunscreen like 20 to 30 minutes before that I go out, because that is the time for this sunscreen to kind of use out the tone. This sunscreen, I wouldn't recommend you if you have dry skin or super dry skin, even you have normal skin, because it doesn't give you a good moisturizer. It can dry your skin too much if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin or you have acne prone skin but more on the oily side, yes, that will be a perfect choice. And you have brighter skin tone. So I have a medium beige skin tone. I still feel the white cast in my face, and if you are someone who have a lighter skin tone than me, then yes, of course, I think you should go with this. This is nice, and the price is also affordable. As I used it, I didn't experience any like peeling or balling. But sometimes if my skin is dry on the chin area, it will have some clumping around the chin area, but other area will be fine. And also when we apply, it is still okay, but it's not as smooth as the first application. But overall, you can use that for body. I actually use the most for my body. It's just so good to me, and it's just very water resistant. To be honest, I think it's the water. Oh, okay, the water resistant is 80 minutes. When I used it, I didn't have any irritated or any like pimples pop up in my skin. If I washed it or if I clean it thoroughly, the sunscreen, then that would be no problem. It's also very much control the sebum. If you have oily skin and prone skin and your skin tone is brighter than my skin tone, I think, then yes, go ahead. Please go ahead with this. And there's another sunscreen that which is similar to the Neutrogena sunscreen is the Aveeno Baby. So I found the tester and everything is pretty much the same, and also the laboratory that make those sunscreen is the same, Johnson & Johnson. It's not that much things to say about this sunscreen because like they're two identical. This is also contain only zinc oxide 21.6%. The only little thing I would think that it might have a different than this one is I find this texture is a bit smoother than this one. The differentiation is not outstanding actually. I have to experience several times and applied it in the same time with this and to see the difference. But actually, if you just compare it and also compare the ingredients list, they are pretty much the same. I bought this one is actually more expensive than this one. This one is have more stores to sell in Vietnam. The next sunscreen will be Cural UV Defense Me Blue Ray Sun Flute SPF 50+, PA+++++. I did review a cream version on my channel. If you haven't watched it, you can click on here to watch it. And this is the flute version of this, and people say that the flute version it will be suitable for oily skin and the cream version will be suitable for dry skin, but that is not always correct because I tried both of them. Although the texture is different, one is flute, one is cream, but when it's applied to the skin and how it performs the skin, I would say it's pretty much identical and similar in terms of what this is do and what it performs my skin throughout the day when I used it. This contains the zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and also zinc oxide will much more than the titanium dioxide, which is I love. To be honest, I prefer the cream version than this flute version because I will take more time to blend this out evenly than the cream version. I will use this for my body. It will be a perfect choice for that, and the cream will be for my face. So in this sunscreen there has some scent from the extracts, and I think it will from the vanilla extracts, and I find the scent here is very enjoyable to apply, but I am not guarantee 100% that it will be suitable for sensitive skin because there also have a lot of extracts in here. So this is the flute texture. When you blend it out, then it will have a glowy finish, but after 15 to 20 minutes the texture will become matte in the face, and the glowy finish wouldn't last long throughout the day. I find the flute version and the cream version will control the sebum very well throughout the day. Actually, when I just apply it alone, you know, like before like serum and moisturizer, I also feel like it's a bit tight to my skin, and I think if you have oily skin, you will love this kind of texture. This is the small size version, so you can buy the small size to test it out. I don't get any irritation to this sunscreen, and also when I applied it or reapply it, it's okay, it's good. Sometimes my jeans is a bit drier than the other area of my skin, then it will have some clumpy in here due to the dryer factor from this. They have some emollient or the texture enhancer that will make their look mattifying. So if you have dry skin or super dry skin, I don't think that would be a choice for you to use on the face. However, you can use this for the body, and that's what I'm using for the body, and I find it's good and suitable. But If you are sweating and you're sweating a lot and used for outdoor activity, that's a no, because this is not water resistant. And of course, the tester is smooth, it doesn't feel greasy, or it doesn't feel any shining effects like after 15 to 20 minutes. I also find K-Beauty sunscreen, they don't really have water resistant, most of them. But if you know any, let me know. I would love to try. So if you have fair, medium, or even you have olive skin tone, I think it will be suitable because it wouldn't make your skin too bright after you applying this. And it's also at the end of the day, I experienced the tone will reduce it. It's back to my normal tone. The next sunscreen that I would like to introduce you is the Biosan Squalane Blood Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I have a mini size of it, so they are larger size. They have 40ml. This is a 20ml. This is actually one of my favorite sunscreen. It has only zinc oxide with the concentration of 14%, and the ingredients is also very short and simple. Stay focused. Doesn't have any bullshit other ingredients or alcohol, irritated essential oil, or fragrance or anything. This is a good one, and when I clean it in my face, wow, it glides on very smoothly. It will create a velvety feel on my skin. So that's what I love in this sunscreen. It doesn't peel, it doesn't ball, it doesn't sting around the eye. It's also very easy to reapply it. It doesn't clump or anything. It's just good, and it's certain shade. The texture is really nice actually. It has a white texture like this, like a accent, I would think, but will be thicker than the accent, and you can plan it like this. It's just very easy to plan, and it doesn't leave much white cast. In fact, I don't experience much white casting here, and I think that it will be suitable for like medium skin tone, light skin tone, or even you have dark skin tone. Yes, you can use this also. I also watched some other videos about those wash their sunscreen on their dark skin tone, and they just go on very smoothly, and it's just very invisible on their skin because it has the squalane, so that will create you a glowy finish after that. The glowy effect will stay with you all day long on your face, but if you have oily skin and you don't like the glowy finish, then maybe you can use some mineral powder to mattify the look. But it's just very good sunscreen. It doesn't sting, it's very safe to use around the eyes, and it's not getting my face any pimples or anything. It also has light water resistant. If you used it for a normal day, or if you go to work, that will be good and that will be perfect, because you know sometimes you will sit in the aircon next to the window. Yes, you will need to use that. And if you use for outdoor activity, that wouldn't give you a perfect UV protection because it's only SPF 30. But yeah, for daily use, I would recommend this. That's all the sunscreen that I want to share with you guys today. If I missed any information, or if any sunscreen that you would like me to review, please let me know in the comment below. Also, if you like me to review some chemical or organic sunscreens, yes, please let me know too. I would love to hear it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you subscribe it, the YouTube algorithm will know that you like those videos and will suggest you some similar videos. Alright, so I will see you in my next video, and I wish you have a healthy and glowy skin. I love y'all.